The UFC 262 bout between Jack Hermansson and Edmen Shahbazyan has been postponed and pushed back to a different date. Marcel Dorff says unfortunate news. Jack Hermansson vs. Edmen Shahbazyan is not happening at UFC 262, but the fight has been rescheduled for May 22nd, 1 week later. Reason why unknown at the moment. Aaron Bronstetter responded saying was informed by Dana White that it is due to a COVID-19 case in Hermansson's camp. This past weekend, Justin Gaethje did some training with the YouTuber group the Nelk Boys. Last night, Justin also wrestled with the Nelk Boys security guard during a night out in Las Vegas.
Let's go. Saliv's working on one arm over there. No, I'm probably the worst cameraman.
6, 5, what? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 8.
Speaking with Aaron Bronstetter, Michael Chandler looks back on his career in college wrestling. Michael also explains why he chose to part ways with Bellator and sign with the UFC.
Yeah, I think truly I thought about the 40-year-old me laying my head on my pillow, and that pillow feeling like a 40-pound sandpaper cinder block, and I can't sleep at night because I never tested myself against the guys in the UFC. And truthfully, back when I was 18 years old and I had to make that decision, I had offers to the Division II, Division III NAIA schools, but I put myself in the future, and I thought about myself at that time, 22 years old, graduating college, and thinking, man, okay, I won a national title at Division II. I won a national title at NAIA. That's all great, but what would have happened if I would have went to Mizzou, if I would have wrestled Division I at the highest level of college wrestling? And I thank God that I had that vision and had that notion, because I walked onto the University of Missouri, I am the man that I am today, the fighter I am today, the husband, the father, and the competitor that I am today, because I made that decision. And then now you fast forward 12 years in my fight career, I'm fighting for the UFC title, and I've had setbacks, but those setbacks don't scare me, because I know A, what it feels like to lose, and B, what it feels like to be at the bottom of the barrel, the lowest guy on the totem pole. When I walked onto the University of Missouri, I was not a state champion coming out of high school. I was not recruited, and I was the lowest guy on the totem pole. But because I showed up early, I stayed late, I put my best foot forward. I was the guy who said yes with my work boots on at all times. I got noticed by the coaches. They started giving me a little bit more attention, and then I became a Division I All-American. And I'll take a one-time Division I All-American status over a four-time not Division I national champion at the Division II or Division III level. And I'll take this UFC title over any other title that I've ever had in my past. And I just thank God I had that vision of me laying on that cinder block for the rest of my life, wondering what if, because I walked on essentially to the UFC, where when I left the relative security of being the face of a promotion and the big fish in a small pond, I walked on to the UFC, took a chance on myself, kicked down the door, made myself known on January 23rd. Now I'm being rewarded for it, and I'm about to be the UFC champion on May 15th.
Valentina Shevchenko releases new training footage following her win over Jessica Andrade at UFC 261. Uriah Faber speaks on the controversy surrounding Diego Sanchez and his coach Joshua Faber. Uriah says he would love to have a one-on-one with Diego and possibly give him some guidance and mentorship.
No, we got kind of a sad story with Diego Sanchez. I've been talking with Diego, and he really feels like he's being attacked by the UFC, and people are, coming after him. He wanted this opportunity to have his retirement fight against another legend, and it was swiped away from him due to his coach, mentor, friend, manager kind of piping up with the UFC, arguing with the media about his prowess and his reputation and things that are being said about him, which is out of anybody's control. This is what happens when people are put in the public. They get to be scrutinized and made fun of and poked at and prodded at. I feel bad for the guy because I feel like he has a good heart, but at the end of the day, he has a self-awareness tutorial and business where he teaches people about self-awareness and amongst a bunch of other things. And I think he may be skipping a little bit of that. On the other side, we got Diego, who deserves to be treated right in this place. I mean, of course, he's jumping on the side of the person that's closest to him, maybe a little bit blinded by his point of view and the point of view of his coach and mentor. But it's kind of sad. I was looking forward to the Cowboy fight, the Diego fight. I'm going to get on the phone with Diego at some point, just have a one-on-one conversation with him. I feel like he's a guy that could use someone to listen to him and maybe help mend things a little bit. Who knows?
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe for daily MMA and combat sports news.